Hello, I'm Stuart, classical record collector. I bought a few records today from a charity shop, including the most expensive record, the most I've ever paid in a charity shop for any record. So we're going to look at that in a moment. But first of all, I'm going to show you what I bought, which isn't a lot. I've not really been doing too well in charity shops recently, but I did buy these three items today. So let's just have a quick look. This is the first one. So I've never seen this before, actually. I mean, really, it's only Gregorian chant on archive. It's a digital recording, but for 199, it looks like it's in absolutely superb condition. It's a gatefold, never seen it before, and liturgical music, of course. It's the Schola Gregoriana of Cambridge. So, I mean, what can I say? I quite like that. I'm looking forward to actually listening to it. It's got a certain atmosphere to it, Gregorian chant type, music, choral music. It really sort of takes you back to medieval times. So I thought that would be interesting. It says some texts enclosed. Actually, let's just have a look at that. I don't think that they are. Well, I mean, they're actually not on a separate insert. They're actually inside the gatefold. So, okay, there we are. Anglo-Saxon Easter, that one's called. 199. Now, this one caught my eye. It's Mozart violin sonatas with Lily Krauss on piano and Willy Boskovsky. Recorded 1954. It's mono, it's EMI reference series, and I think it's probably it's a French pressing. And that has got, it's actually fun, really delighted with this set. It's got, Mozart composed a lot of violin sonatas. It's got the early sonatas from K55 onwards. No, K27 is the earliest one. No, in fact, K6 is the earliest sonata on here. I think this is a fantastic find. For me, it is, as a Mozart fan. And 3 discs, absolutely fantastic. $7.99. It's in absolutely superb condition. The box isn't perfect, actually, but I mean, it's adequate. It's good enough. And inside, just to show you what the labels look like, it's French EMI, and there's a booklet inside. So everything's there. Really delighted with that for $7.99. I mean, yep, really pleased with that one. Now, what did I pay my record amount for in a charity shop? Took a bit of thinking about. By the way, in this is an Oxfam shop, by the way. This record here, this set here, the records weren't in it. The record was in that at $199, and the other one is this, which, for those of you who know Decca records, is quite a famous Decca SXL. SXL 2091, the Rodrigo Guitar Concerto, and Defiant, Nights in the Garden of Spain, and the conductor is Argenta, and Yepes is playing guitar. I mean, this one can sort of fetch anything between like £20 and maybe several hundred, depending on things like stamper numbers, condition, jacket, etc. I don't know too much about all the different jackets and stamper numbers for this record, so I did take a bit of a risk. £30, or rather $29.99. I asked to have a look at it. I had a look at it. There are sort of wispy marks, the kind I mean, maybe caused by the sleeve. As one takes the record out of the sleeve, there's the Decca original sleeve. I mean, that's in nearly mint condition. But, when you take the record out, if you're a little bit clumsy, you could cause these wispy marks. I don't think they're going to sound, but I did ask the gentleman in the shop, and I said, look, I'm not really sure if I'm going to buy this because there are some marks on it. They may sound, they may not sound. And he said to me, well, the man that deals with all their records, pricing them, etc., he listens to them, he tests them out, and he assured me that this would be satisfactory to the extent that if I keep the receipt, I can bring it back for a refund if I'm not happy with it. And that's good enough for me. I don't think I will bring it back because look, that's £30. And I mean, even if there is some slight fault on it, I mean, look, it's for charity and everything. I can get my money back on it at least, or it's worth keeping in my collection. And frankly, it's highly unlikely I'll be coming back for this. I've sort of done a bit of research on it on eBay. Yeah, I've noticed that it sells from anything from like £20 for an ED3 non-groove, and then for an ED2 grooved, they tend to sell for about 50, 60, £70. And then an edition 1 in superb condition can sell for anything up to sort of 300. I don't expect to get that much for it if I sell it. But also the jacket. Now this jacket is what they call the blue jacket. This line here, this border here is actually in blue. Most of the records out there, that border is in black. So this is the best jacket for this record. It's got the blue border, not around the edge, but around the text. So it's the right jacket. There's a little bit of a blemish here. Just here, it looks like a label's been on and somebody's taken it off. But that jacket is in pretty good condition. I mean, I would rate that jacket at VG plus condition, right? I've seen sellers on eBay with jackets in far worse condition than this, rating their jackets at EX, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. And I just hope that, obviously, the people who are bidding for these records can see what the condition is when they post the photographs. And it's not EX, it's more like VG. And I honestly grade my records. That is a VG plus jacket. It's not better than that. I still think that for this age of record, that is a really, excellent condition jacket. So if the record and everything checks out, and by the way, there are really no spindle marks to speak of. I mean, if I look at it, yeah, there's no spindle marks on this, and the label is in absolutely pristine condition. And the label, as well as the record, is really important. Yeah, there's absolutely no problem with that label whatsoever. I mean, the label looks like an EX label. Yeah, so I think this is an excellent copy. I haven't got my record player at the moment, but when I get back home, I'm going to play this, keep my fingers crossed, and if it's an EX condition with virtually no issues whatsoever, then I think that I could probably sell that for about £200. So, my £30 will have been well invested if I decide to sell it because, I mean, I might decide to keep it. Who knows? Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed that and bye for now.